Hey folks, sorry about that. Now that I've actually managed to get Streamlabs to work, we can actually do a stream now. It's getting kind of a joke because every time I go to start a stream, it keeps doing this and I don't know why. And I had to try loads of different methods to try and get, Streamlabs to work. Like, had to try, capture window, capture screen, capture game, and it's just a whole deal. So let's start as we make going. So last night I was doing a couple of things. Digging's been in here doing some stuff. Like she made a little doodah. So like you flip this and the water comes out, and then you grab the water, and boom, and you flip it in there. And look! More water! How cool is that? Which means I can get rid of this over here, which I've had for many, many years. Hey, Jewel! How's it going? We can see you now. Yay! God, took its damn time. And over here, last night I got rid of the big redstone box full of kelp. As you can see, the big redstone box is gone. Hey, Tyler! How's it going? Yes, it's being a bit of a tool bag, but we've got an automatic kelp machine up there, so that's in place of the massive redstone kelp box. And then if we go over here, instead of all of the sugarcane, I mean I've still got my regular sugarcane farm because it was good to be old school sometimes. I've got a mini sugarcane farm over here, but I've still got the regular one over there. I don't think I'm taking that down. I did make a lovely little llama yesterday. Like there was a little white llama just chilling outside my base, and like I tamed him and I put like a little carpet on him, and he was all happy. Not this guy. But then I got a notification not 5 minutes later that the llama had drowned. I was like, oh dude. Right. Someone explain this to me. Villagers keep ending up here on this specific wall. Last time it was a librarian. I've no idea how they're getting out or how they're getting on the wall because they can't get up there. But they keep ending up on this specific bit, and I've no idea why. I mean, they're not just spawning there. They have to be coming from somewhere, right? And all these dudes are fine. I just don't know where they're coming from. I don't know, like... Oh god, bug rock is weird, right? Right, so we need to go over to my little flat area, and I want to put some, maybe, roads down, but I need to grab some blocks first. And I don't know what sort of roads I want to make. It is coming up for Halloween, and I want to make a graveyard. And I want to make a graveyard for like all the people that have, died in my life. I mean, if you're going to make a graveyard, you may as well fill it with little tombstones for people you know. I know it sounds a bit morbid, but it is what it is. Right, let's grab some of these. Actually, yeah, we've got a lot of this nether brick, so we might make a pathway out of that. Let's just turn this into nether brickies. I also want to make a toy cat house. Red brick, daft roof, etc. Let's go for a nap first, actually, and we'll go grab the nether brick as well. I don't know where Kat.Beanie came from. I did not put Kat.Beanie in the chat. I think it was silly, but... Oh, hold on guys, my husband's phoning. Sorry about that, folks. My husband's just phoned me to let me know he was... his uncle's had COVID, so he was just popping into on his uncle, making sure he's okay. Botany is a silly, but yeah, it's a silly thing. Right. More netherrack. Cool. Cool. Grab that. Right, let's go. Right, I need a crafting table. I've got a bunch of crafting tables somewhere, which is, you know, it's always the way, isn't it? You make a bunch of crafting tables, you leave them all over the place, and then I put them somewhere, and then I forget where they are. Right? Anyone else? Or just me? I'm pretty sure you guys have done that as well. Wherefore art thou crafting tables? Ah! Here we go. You know what, we'll take this, just in case. So, we want to go over yonder. I have to watch you on my phone as the NBN sucks balls. Is that the internet? It's an Erudite and a wife. Sorry to hear your uncle has COVID. I hope he gets better soon. Yeah, he's... Obviously, it's quite concerning, especially when it's one of the older members of your family. But he's quite a healthy guy, so should be fine. Right. I don't know where I want this pathway to start from. Maybe wind round here and go. I want it coming to sort of down the middle of this big flat area. So for those of you that are new, I've been flattening this bit, which is, it was a lot of water and stuff, but as you can now see, like, most of the trees are gone. It has mostly been leveled. It took a lot of little true crime videos on YouTube and just chilling and doing that earlier. So we might wanna, if I can find the gate. Where's the gate? I know there's a gate over here somewhere. I need to find a better way to make mushrooms. I think I should just plant lots of mini ones in it, because I really want to take this down. It's super ugly, and it's kind of in the way of what I want to do, and all I use it for is for growing mushrooms inside, because it's dark, as you can see. Well, it's usually darker, but yeah. So yeah, we'll take this down first, and then I'll just utilise like a space in the nether, because obviously mushrooms duplicate themselves in the nether. So if I just like mine out a little space there, and then next time I need to, I don't know, like moderate a stream or something, I can just AFK in the nether and let the mushrooms, you know, do their thing. And then I won't need to have this hideous box. If anyone knows of like a better, you know, a better mushroom farm, can you hit me up? Send me a link on Discord or something. Here. So that I can figure out how to... Hey, Digging Drifts joined the realm. Wait, did that just say Digging Drifts joined the realm? Have I got an audio thing on this? Yeah, that's me. This is also me. I don't have audio description on or anything that I know of. text to speech. Don't know why that's up, but okay. I don't really do anything with mushrooms in Minecraft, so I don't have any specific farm ideas. Yeah, it's just mainly for, you know, if I ever need them for, you know, aesthetics or potions or anything like that, you know. Ugh! Fell mass. It's a silly! How's it going, silly? Right, yeah, I wasn't streaming yesterday, or the day before, I don't think, because, my youngest, the mini moderator, has been super ill. So we've all had this bug. I think it's COVID, honestly. I think it's been COVID, because I've not been able to taste or smell anything. I am nowhere near you. Well, that makes me think she is somewhere near me, and it's making me paranoid. Yeah, so I think it's COVID. We've not tested for it, but, you know, it is what it is. And I've had it, my oldest has had it, my son's been fine, and my husband's been fine. But basically, our temperatures spiked for a few days, and that's what happened to her. And her temperature just broke this morning. So at one point it was over 39 degrees Celsius, which was really high. But thankfully she's been eating, she's been drinking, she's been fine. No need to take her to the hospital this time, thankfully. Because before, when she's been sick, she's been refusing to drink fluids. And then you take the kid to the hospital, and then they drink fluids at the hospital, and the doctors are like, sure, your kid was that sick, sure. They like to make liars out of you, don't they? Dickon, I can jump in VC. I shall jump in VC. So you can talk to me. Spraken with me. Come with me.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
How you going?
Alright, how are you?
I'm alright. I snuck over somewhere to do some, what's the word I'm thinking of? Oh my god, I can't even use my freaking brain. Some organising, and then I've just realised that my netherite boots are just about to break.
No.
And I don't have any way of getting XP out here.
There's a gold farm. Got the gold farm.
Yeah, but you're just miles away from where I am.
Do you want me to show you where the gold farm is?
I am miles away from you.
How many miles?
Okay. Rituals. Let me just chuck everything in an ender chest.
Where are you?
Well, I went out to do some cleaning up, and then realised that I can't do cleaning up because now I'm really worried about my boots breaking, and I need XP. And
thanks, Tyler. Do you use crimson warp fungi a lot, though? I guess there's a type of mushroom, but not that kind you're using right now. Yeah, I'll need to get a bit for those mushrooms as well.
I still got my wedding dress on. What am I losing?
Huh? It's a pretty wedding dress. Although if you don't want any spoilers, you might want to change.
Oh, that's a good point. Alright, let's do that.
Tyler says, do not let them break. Soul Speed 3 books are extremely difficult to get. I've got loads of Soul Speed 3, it's fine. I've got a piglin trading dude in the nether who likes to give out Soul Speed like crack to underprivileged children.
Alright, let's go fight some.
Catch you later, Erdit. Take it you're going to school. Yeah, if you get a piglin, set up a little piglin trading dude in the nether. So Actually, I'll show you while we're chatting about it. Let's go see. Let's go into the Nether and I'll show you the dude.
Well, how do I get into? So the
Where you at?
your long distance place. Your long distance place. How do I get? There's a portal out here. No, I can't even find the portal.
Oh, are you at the 5k base?
Yeah.
Right, let's go grab a digging.
That's alright, I'm coming back to you.
Alright, okay. Oh, it's just night time.
Well, I think I am.
Right, I'm gonna shoot
I
this
don't know.
guy.
It is night time.
That is.
It is night time, and I'm about to get taken out by a spider.
Have you tried not
Well,
getting
it's
taken out by a
gonna be
spider? Right, I'm gonna go slow.
Oh, I
Ooh.
don't have a like my spawn's
Right,
been broken. So if I die,
Sally, if you're
that's
watching
alright.
this,
If I
can
die,
you
I'll come back
send
to you
me
anyway.
the one sleep thing? Game rule. So I don't have to keep typing this in. Sleeping percentage.
Don't kill me while I'm in here.
Going in and out.
Don't be so mean to me. Don't be so mean to me, Mr. Spider. Listen here, buddy. Oh god, you're so creepy. Oh, look at this. It's got a little path. But well, how did I not know about this little path? Uh-oh.
Are you still in the Nether?
I'm about to die.
Oh.
No. Too late. I don't have any gold on.
Oh yeah. Did you take a boat?
No.
Are you still in the Nether?
Oh. No, I'm now... Oh. I'm now getting some serious lag. No. I'm now back. Oh, there we go. I just dropped out. I have a feeling it's possibly my internet that's doing it.
Right. Where did you die?
Boot me in a second. I didn't have anything on. I've got nudie.
Alright, you got Nikki. Alright, that's fine.
I
Right.
am now in near the dragon heads.
Okay. I'm just gonna show Tyler the piglin trading thingy real quick, and then I'll take you over to the gold XP farm. So if we pop over here, Tyler, look at this magnificent concrete box. I know, it's majestic. Oh, snap. Hi. Roar to you too, friend. Right, pop down here. You can YouTube obviously how to do this. It's pretty easy peasy. So you put gold in there. You turn it on. This thing moves, which makes him obviously do trades faster. And then look at all the soul speed. So they're all soul speed 1. They're all soul speed 2. These are soul speed 3. Dude likes to, you know. Got soul sand, gravel, all the things. All of the things. Oh yeah, that had leather in it, but I stole it all for digging. So, you know, easy peasy lemon squeezy. You deserve soul speed boots in your world. Right. Have you got your elytra?
No, I think I lost it.
I know. There should be spare elytras in the... You know where the armor stand guy was? There's a chest there before he, you know, fell through the floor. So there should be spare elytras in there.
Okay. Alright. Well,
And
right
rockets.
now.
And maybe some
All I'm worried
gunpowder.
about is just getting my shoes fixed. Oh, I see your name tag.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Still got your wedding dress on.
I'm naked. Have I? I just changed it. Are you sure?
Yep, pretty sure. Look
Oh.
away. Look away. You guys didn't see
I'm
that,
looking.
right?
I'm looking at mine, and I'm not wearing it. Just gonna log back in and out, or back out and in.
Going in and out, and in and out.
And in and out. Okay. Is that better?
Yep, you're all rainbowy.
Coolio.
Did you get an elytra?
Okay. No, not yet. I'm not worried about that. I just want to get my stuff fixed.
Well, it's easier if you have an elytra so we can fly over.
Okay. Alright. But I don't have any rockets.
There's rockets in there.
Doesn't have anything on it.
You can enchant it after. We're only going a short way. The fuck?
Which way are we going? Which way are we going? Why did my wings not... Oh my god!
Where did
My
you die?
wings didn't activate! Just down near the stairs. Bottom of the stairs. They didn't activate. Why did they not activate?
I have 2 sets of netherite soul speed 3 boots, but it took forever to get the second soul speed 3. Tyler, just set yourself up obviously if you've got a gold XP farm, then that gets you the gold, and then you just need a piglin trading guy, and then boom. You're done.
Okay, where are we going?
Right, we're going over that way.
Past the big rainbow thing?
Yeah, over here.
I cannot see you.
I mean, you can't really miss the giant portal. Where'd you go? Oh, I wonder if Diggins' internet's crapped out. Give her a minute, guys. This is going well. Right, we're just gonna break this box down and wait for Diggin to come back. Using that machine does not automatically activate your wings. You have to activate your wings at the top so that way you can glide. Yeah, that's what I do, Joel. So I think either Diggin tried to activate it or she thought that it would just do it itself. But guess we'll find out. I hope she doesn't fall out the sky because I think she was flying when her internet crapped out. True, but I don't have a gold farm. I mean, I sort of made one in my nether, but it didn't work very well. Well, you could try making one like that, Tyler. It's pretty easy peasy. That coming from someone that is really bad at redstone. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Right, I will be right back in a sec, folks. I'm just going to leave myself here. I just need to check, see if my little one's asleep. Okay, she is not asleep yet, but she will be asleep soon. Right. We've lost the Diggin. It's kind of pants. For some reason I thought she knew where the gold farm was. Yeah, I just got these boots. I lost my other boots. I can't remember what I was doing. It was like a few streams ago. Sorry, internet died. Back to the phone. No worries. Right, so Dickon, since you're watching the stream, so you see where I am, over by the mushroom block thing, and then you see the portal over there. So you just come right over there. I mean, you could walk, it's not that hard. Over the bit that I've just, you know, flattened. Whoosh. And then you just turn this one on. And then you come down here. And this is where the piggies come down. And obviously you just... I mean, you'll need to go in and grab the trident and, you know, re-throw it. But you can do that before you go turn it on. And then you come down here. That's where the collection system is. So I just take the gold swords out of there, stick them in there, yada yada. You tend to get more XP if you stand up here instead of up where the trident killer is for whatever reason. But there you go. Now you know. Oh, too far. Where the big ones at? There we go. Job's a good. And just come back up and turn it off again. Boom. It's not that far away. Well, I have officially been up all night and I should have been asleep hours ago because I've got to make a phone call to the IRS to find out if I'm a victim of a clerical error or a victim of identity theft. Something to do sometime during the day before I do. Whoa, that's a lot. Hi, what? How did that happen? Nobody wants to steal my identity. Right. Oh man, that sucks, Jill. I hope that goes okay for you. Nothing worse than somebody, you know, trying to impersonate you. Like, there was this guy, right? So obviously a lot of you know that I moderate for Ibex Toy Cat. So on Twitter a while ago, there was this account impersonating him. And obviously I called it out, I reported it, blah 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 blah, and as soon as I managed to get that taken down, the same person started immediately impersonating another streamer. A streamer that I don't know, I've never had any contact with, so I had to message this person and go, you know, sorry to disturb you, don't mean to be a weirdo, but, you know, this account is impersonating you. And they never saw my message, so I don't know if they ever did anything about it. Which, like, I can understand because obviously some big streamers, I'll get people messaging them all the time for all sorts of reasons, and you just can't respond to everybody, right? So despite the fact that obviously I'm not a big, you know, stranger who's going, oh, give me money or give me attention or give me something like that, you know, they don't know that, so they need to protect themselves, and, which I completely understand, but it's just a bit pants that they're now in the position where they're potentially at risk because this person is impersonating them. Oh, sorry, folks. And obviously, I don't have anything to impersonate. You know, I don't got lots of money. I don't got a massive following. I don't got, but obviously, something like Toy Cat or someone else on that sort of level, you know, that could be really detrimental to their following, because if someone's going around saying, oh, I'm this person, and they do a lot of skeptical stuff. Donkey! Hi. Oh, snap. How'd that happen? He loves me. Right, you want to get out the hole? Right, we're just going to cover you up, mate. We're just... Bye, donkey. Yeah, so if they start doing, you know, a lot of skeptical stuff, and, you know, the streamer or the celebrity or whatever doesn't know that this person is impersonating them and doing this in their name, you know, it can have a lot of really serious consequences depending on what sort of stuff they're doing. Like if they're messaging people saying, "Oh, I'm big streamer, blah blah blah," and like defrauding them, or you know, taking their money, or you know, making promises they can't keep. It can be very detrimental, not only to the streamer but obviously to the people that they are doing this to. And it's also the internet, you know, you're going to find a lot of... Is that dirt? Yeah, it's dirt. You're going to find a lot of, unfortunately, naive and vulnerable individuals. It's not great. It's not great. Someone actually started arguing with me this morning on Facebook, so I'm on this group for parents, carers of, you know, children and, you know, individuals they care for that are autistic, ADHD, etc. So one of the members put up a comment saying about how the local council is basically hemorrhaging money. They don't have any money. They're going to be cutting services, which is obviously really bad for anyone involved that, you know, gets those services. Like my kids, that they get transport to and from school. Like I cannot, you know, transport 3 different kids to 3 different places and have them there and pick them up at the same time. It's just not possible. And because of their additional needs, they need to be in the schools and provisions that they are in. And the way it works over here is, obviously, they were placed there by choices made by the governing body, not by us. Like, we did ask for our oldest to go to the specific high school that she goes to, but the specific high school she goes to is right next to the other high school that they share a campus, essentially. So, but my son goes to a provision, and had it not been for the fact that my local area doesn't have a provision suitable for him. I really need a stone cutter. I got a stone cutter. Oh, there'll be one in the villager area. Yeah, they don't have any suitable provisions for his needs nearby in the local area, so he has to travel to school. So they have to provide transport, and now, because my local council specifically are £9 million in debt, they need to cut essential services to, you know, basically keep their heads above water. So that's just, you know, one example of what potentially could be detrimental to people with additional support needs. But the Scottish Government has just announced, I'm going to steal this, has just announced sending £12 million abroad to support the education of children in other countries, which is vitally important. And I do agree with, you know, supporting other countries, but my argument is that they're giving away water while their house is on fire. You know, we don't have the resources in our country, we don't have the funds in our country at the moment to support our kids, and they're sending money elsewhere. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And obviously the person that put the post up this morning, like, made the point that obviously the Scottish Government has just announced to send all this aid abroad while our essential services are being cut. And I commented basically saying basically the same thing. I basically said, yeah, it's like, you know, giving away water while your house is on fire. Like, you would use all the water you had to, you know, for your house to not be on fire. You would use all your resources you had to make, you know, yourself secure before you're able to, like, putting your mask on before your kids during a plane crash, you know. You wouldn't put theirs on first because then you could become unconscious. And I can see why that could be, you know, misconstrued as, you know, being a bit unfeeling and not sympathising with, you know, the situation of the other countries involved and blah blah blah. But you can see how it would annoy people, specifically the people that it relates to, that they're, you know, taking services away from us and at the same point directly giving them to someone else. It's like someone, your boss, turning around to you and saying, oh, sorry, we don't have a job for you anymore. Your services are no longer required. But then the next day, turn around and giving your exact job to someone else. You know? It's just as crappy. It is just as crappy. And it's not as if we don't sympathise with the other country. We absolutely do, but again, there's only so much you can do when you're struggling yourself. I get what you mean. It's just unfortunate that we can't always help everyone. Yeah, exactly. You know, if only we could. Right. So, as you can imagine, a lot of people are quite angry at the situation. Tyler, I just saw your comment saying, is this an asshole? Well played. Right. Bum, bum, bum. So, where's the sort of middle of this? Let's say round about here, right? So if I want that coming up here, it's probably gonna, yeah. And then it'll have different buildings and areas coming branching off of this pathway. And a lot of people, like, your rational brain sort of goes out the window, especially when it's seen as if something's getting taken away from you and given to someone else. You don't think, oh well, there's different funding for different things, and this is just, you know, the specific funding for that area. Like, you don't think about that logically. All you think about is, oh well, why are they taking this away from us and giving it to someone else? Obviously that's not how government funding works for things. There is specific funding and specific grants for specific areas, and unfortunately the specific funding and grants for the stuff that we get as a necessity has been mismanaged by the local councils that deal with them, and now we're in a crappy situation. But it just came as a very, very poor timing on the Scottish government's part, because not only obviously did the council literally announce to us that they're 9 million in debt and are going to be having to remove XYZ amount of services, and then literally the next day the Scottish government goes, oh, but we're giving 12 million to these people. But last year obviously they said, oh, we're XYZ amount of money in debt, but we're going to spend 10 million on this ski resort slope place to basically invest in that, and hopefully it will, you know, promote, you know, like I get the business idea, hopefully it'll promote, you know, people to come and use it, and they'll spend money, and that way everything will be right and shiny and right with the world, and it'll make more money for them in the long run. Like, I understand, I do grasp that, but again, obviously people are super annoyed because they don't see it as an investment, they just see it as, you have the money there to pay for these services, but instead of using it to pay for these services, you're using it to fund something fun instead of something essential. And I get why they're peed off. What happened to silly suggestion I made? What silly suggestion? What am I doing silly? Do. Sorry, gone off on a wee rant. Oh, it's just so frustrating sometimes. I need to think of a good sort of lamp post thing to do around here. What do you think would be like a good lamppost, guys? I need good lamppost ideas. Please send good lamppost ideas to the Discord. Like, Major keeps moaning about my lampposts and Divergence that they're too short. It's like, well, I'm a tiny person. It's not my fault you got a big head. It says I was checked by mods and wasn't sent. I didn't see a comment. Unless one of the other mods. I'm trying to think who else. Like, I think Diggins a mod on Twitch and Silly a mod. I don't remember. Ugh. Yeah, this is working out quite well. I didn't think we were going to have enough slabs for this, but I think using the stone cutter is definitely helping. Right, and if we could make a thing going all the way to the... Yeah, we'll make a pathway going all the way to the gold farm. And then at least that way Diggin will know how to get there next time she comes on. And then you can just walk. Although I think Diggin's going to have to be careful when she gets back on to this world, because I'm pretty sure she was flying or something when her internet crapped out, so she might end up going a little bit splat on the floor. Oh, stone cutters are just so good, right? Hey, what you got, buddy? Huh. Nothing I need. So there's two ways to sort of get XP in this world. Well, there's a couple of ways actually. So there's the gold XP farm over there, and then up there, that's the general mob farm. And then if we go over here, past the gold farm, should be around here somewhere. Yeah, you see this little pillar here? There's a zombie spawner down here. There's also a zombie spawner down my mine shaft, which is marked with some redstone dust. So there's a zombie spawner in there, but then it comes down here. There's no trident killer down here, and then the zombies drown, turn into drowns, and then you just whack them. Phew. And that way you get, you know, nautilus shells and stuff. I mean, I probably should put a trident killer in there at some point, but that right now. Can I sleep here, or is it too close to the mobs? Oh no, we're good. I was suggesting you make a giant crater and fill it with donkeys. I'm pretty sure you can figure out what the pun is. Donkey. It's a giant gaping ass crater. Whee! Right, what's the best way to bring that around here? So take out some of this dirt. But I have been over at this like XP farm a lot recently just for the shovel. Everybody shoveling. Like, cause flattening this bit took a while. Right, so if we just sort of bring that around here. Yeah, that'll be fine. God, look at all the dirt. Dirty girl. Right. Waste not, want not. Make this look a little bit more uneven so it looks like regular terrain that I've not just, you know, zipped across in a straight line. Oh, we'll fill in this gap though. Nobody needs that. Oh, I've got croissants in the kitchen and I really want to go get a nice big warm hot buttery croissant. Well, I say buttery. We've got this we get this spread so it's like butter but it's, you know, plant-based. But, you know, it does taste as much like butter as, you know, I've ever had. So, can't complain. I mean, obviously it'll never taste like butter, but it's as close to butter as I'm going to get at the moment. I had somebody like say to me like, "Oh, I couldn't live without cheese." I was like, "Well, you could. You just don't wanna." It's like I've got a friend who's lactose intolerant, who still eats all of the dairy, and like obviously then complains about eating all of the dairy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will occasionally indulge in something that I should not be indulging in, but you know, when the inevitable happens and I regret my life choices, I've only got myself to blame. Whereas they seem to, they're still surprised that they get stomach issues. I'm like, well, stop eating the things you're not supposed to eat. Like, but I don't wanna. It's like, well, stop complaining about it then. If you're gonna do a stupid, go the whole hog. You know? Invest in that stupid. Make that stupid your own. Ah, talking about food, and I really, really want food now. I would literally be unalived without cheese. Like not, as a lot of you all know, I stopped eating meat as much. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm vegetarian or a vegan because I will, like, you know, if there's something like I'm really craving, like yesterday we were at Costco and I picked up some barbecue rack of ribs. Like I could use the excuse, you know, I'm a girl, I need iron specifically right now at this time, for reasons you guys don't want to know. Like, I could make excuses, but, you know, I'm not gonna. Like, I'm gonna eat what I want, when I want. Although I am trying to stick mostly to the dairy free, the meat free side of things. But I'm not gonna, if there's something like I'm really, really want and I'm really, really, really craving, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. Because, like, I think when you deprive yourself of foods that you really want, like, unless it's for a good, you know, medical reason, like, you know, you're lactose intolerant or something like that, it just makes you resent the diet that you do have, and you're more likely to not stick to it as much because, you know, you're resentful of not being able to eat X, Y, Z. Which I get, because, like, I'm not a big cheese fan, but I do miss, like, a decent macaroni cheese. Loved macaroni cheese, and dairy-free macaroni cheese. It just isn't the same. Although I would never risk eating proper macaroni and cheese because, you know, I'd die. I would die. It's not that bad, but like it would not be a good idea. I would severely regret my life choices. Nene! You need to be quiet, Bobby. The baby's sleeping. That dude is loud. He's really into WWE at the moment, like playing WWE on the Xbox. But he's very enthusiastic about it when he does, and very loud. And starts jumping around his room. So obviously it's not great when you've got a toddler napping. And her brother's like, I'm gonna kick your ass. Okay, boom. Right, so this goes all the way to the gold XP farm. God, I'll need to put the plastic texture pack back on at some point just for like nostalgia's sake. And see what it looks like, because obviously since I've made a few changes to the world and I've not used the plastic texture pack in a while, it'd be interesting to see. I don't know what I want to do with this space, if I'm just going to leave it pathed or maybe wall it off, make it a little, I don't know, a little garden area. More of these up here. so it makes it obvious that it's leading somewhere. Right. And then boom. And then that goes all the way to Gold XP farm. And then I don't know where I'm gonna do the, you know, we'll go grab some wool and we'll measure out where we want to put the graveyard. Which I don't think I'm gonna get finished right now because I'm gonna have to tap out soon because the little one will be awake very shortly, considering how loud my son is being. Right, so I'll just put this over here. I'm gonna have to put that away at some point. Dump chest! We'll put the stone cart in there. What was I doing, guys? Oh yeah, wool. Wool is what I was doing. No, and then. Right, so grab some wool. Where'd all the wool go? Where's the wool? They can organize the wool. Did they move the wool? Probably. Let's see how this is going. That's about the same. Oh, I need to go put my ribs in the oven. Food. Or any of wool. Ah, okay, here's the wool. Right, so we'll take the light grey. We'll use that to mark out where the graveyard's going to be. That's my husband away to tell him to feast as well, because he's loud. He is a loud lad. Right, I kind of want to maybe, yeah, more up here where the grass is darker. And then off the path a little bit. You know what, maybe over here? Where the grass will come in. Yeah, I think I want it over here. You know, I've got the trees around. I might plant some more trees just around here. Like, boost it a little bit. Like, because I want builds in this world that obviously not only represent me and my life and stuff, but you know, also kind of makes sense. So obviously I'm not just building a graveyard for Halloween, which I am, but it's also going to have, you know, little gravestones of, you know, family members and pets and stuff that have passed. And then obviously we're going to need an off branch of the pathway to get to there. But then we've got decisions of, do we want like a beaten path that's textured and maybe overgrown and dilapidated, or do we want like a nice graveyard that's curated and well maintained? Do we want it gothic? Do we want it modern? Like, there's so many. Maybe like black and orange, since it's, you know, Halloween colours, like dark purple, black, orange. I don't know, we'll need to do some research, but that's where the graveyard's gonna go. And then I might do a section for like each of my kids, like so they have their own little sections. And then I also want to do, so when I eventually get monetized on YouTube, I want to do like a, you know, like a subscriber wall and like a tip wall so that anybody that tips, they get their name on the wall, and any subscribers, they get their name on the wall. But I don't know whether to do like a wall as in just like a big, you know, massive wall, or make it like as in an actual wall that, you know, maybe surrounds the path. So if I want to do, you know, if I want to make like a cool wall that, you know, goes around the path, and then on each block of that wall I can then have, you know, for instance, Tyler, Azjex, Ruby, you know, Diggin, all that jazz, like, you know, all the peeps. That would be fun. I think that would be cool. I also need to make a new tip sign. So for those of you that have been here for, hey Azjex, how's it going? For those of you that have been here for a while, you'll know that before this world got corrupted and lost progress, I made a hanging sign from this skeleton that had Cracked Magnet's name on it, because Cracked Magnet was the first person ever to give me a tip. So I kind of want to make another one for him, and also, again, like I said, do a tip wall so that anybody that tips, you get their name on the wall. Although it's not gonna, I'm not gonna like double it up. Well, let's check how much cactus we got. Ooh, it's not doing too bad. It's a lot better than the cactus is just sitting there doing nothing and not collecting anything. And we got the little bamboo farm, which is doing pretty nice as well. Like, as you can see, it's not completely 100% productive, but, you know, you only lose like one bit every so often. Yeah, and yeah, I think we'll focus on doing the graveyard next time. So anyway, thanks for watching, peeps. Please remember to like, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. I will put the links to, if you're following me on YouTube, please, you know, head over to my Twitch and follow me there. If you're watching me on Twitch, please dip over to my YouTube and subscribe. And I am going to go cook some barbecue ribs because I am hungry. And I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye.